Yes, I'm really happy to answer that question because that's that is one of my favorites. Yes. Um, well, let's take from the sound of the jazz. To me is very cool and it's very intellectual and makes me project in a different and respectful way. Let's say that. Uh, when I came to Cancun, I was happy, but I am more happy to be here because just the experience that I said before, when I heard those jazz drummers in Cuba, I was like, there is something that I'm missing. Yes, I can learn the rhythm, the ting 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 ting, but there is something that I'm missing, which is the whole sound, the whole experience of being in jazz clubs and play sessions with people. Because then it's gonna sound still like a Latin jazz. Latin, yes, Latino playing. Okay, and I really experienced that because I remember getting to Boston. I want to play jazz, and people, no, no, play, let's play some clave, play the timba, play the salsa, and that really hurts me. So that's the reason of jazz. And now, how did I did that? I did it through a lot of efforts, a lot of investigation in my own. I never had a teacher like a real teacher because well the school is very expensive here. And remember that I was in Cancun. Uh, I heard about Berkeley College Music. I wanted to go. I sent a letter. They accept my. They said to me, "You are accepted. Come and do the audition. If you do the audition or send a cassette or tape, we we can decide if we can give you a scholarship or some kind of scholarship. Or we can support you." And I did that. I went there. They gave me like 10,000 scholarship, which is great. But the tuition was like 20,000. So I have no way to call Cuba, my mom or my dad. Hey, can you send me from Cuba 20,000 or $10,000? That's no way. So I didn't know what to do, and I just decided to stay around Boston. I start. I went to the coffee store. I work on the coffee store. I went to the jazz clubs and checking doors, asking, I mean, checking doors, people like this, so they can come in. I was doing that kind. I did those kind of works. I mean, until, but in the meantime, I mean, I'm practicing my jazz and my jazz. I haven't get the opportunity yet to play jazz because I'm practicing. I got to learn because the jazz in Boston, I mean, in America is different thing. Uh, uh, and something that really helps me was being in the Boston area, learning and playing a little session that helped me to Berklee College Music to know more about me and offer me a job. They called me like a year later. They said, you know what? I know that you came here to be a student, but we are offering you a job. Can you teach? So maybe they saw that I had the Latin thing and my approach to jazz. So just to answer that question, how did I get? I learned jazz by teaching my students. They will come already with the jazz from their high schools, and I was just gonna share with them my experience and my age, because they know what to do. They know how they play, but they don't have experience in public or life experience. So I will share with them how they will play for me. I play exactly the same. I help them to substitute that or I mean, to transform in a mature way, in turn to them to be able to use outside in the real situation when you are on the stage playing with the professional musicians. And yes, that's really support me because I'm already having a job, which I can support myself, pay my rent, and I studying with my students. And well, you, like everyone else, has a goal. I had a goal. I wanted to play. I want to be able, as a Cuban, be able to play with the monsters musician that I'm playing today. Francisco Mela.